Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. Today's video comes highly requested. This is all about Duas. The brand is really growing and flourishing, and it's just super cool. I am not an ambassador or affiliated with them in any other way than I spend my own coin because I love a lot of the fragrances that I've purchased from them. So today I'm going to be talking specifically about my top 10 favorite spring and summer fragrances from the House of Dua. First up on my list, we're going to be talking about one that's inspired by Maison Francis Kirk de Jean's Aqua Universalis Forte. This is Dua's version and it is called Acqua Bravata. So in the notes, we have Sicilian bergamot, Amalfi lemon, Egyptian jasmine, Tunisian rose, white flowers, precious woods, and a melange of musks or a melange of musks. So this is so crisp and clean with that zestiness, a little bit of a powdery vibe. Even though nothing specifically states powdery, you could get that from musks and you could also get that from some white florals as well. It is not super overload baby powder. This is jeans and a t-shirt dressed up or dressed down. If you like the vibe of the light blue collection, the majority of those, if you like a crisp, clean fragrance, then this is going to work for you. This does not smell like the light blue collection at all. Let me make sure to reiterate that. It does not. But you know how you have things that have the same vibe. Something that's crisp and clean with a star note of citrus and a little bit of woodiness, a little bit of powderiness. You could also describe almost every flanker, almost, not all of them, from the light blue collection that way. But this has a completely different smell. So they're nothing alike. But if you know you like clean and crisp with a zesty component, then you're probably going to love this one too. Next up, we're going to stick true to the fresh and clean vibe. We're going to be talking about a fragrance that is inspired by Creed's Pure White Cologne. This is called Bianca Pura. So the notes in Bianca Pura are pomelo, Amalfi lemon, Sicilian bergamot, galbanum, Calabrian neroli, Genovese pear or Genovese pear, rice, ambergris, and white musk. This is considered to be an aromatic citrus. No truer title has been given. Oh my gosh, the way that this just takes over the room, the spiciness that you get. And I can only guess that that spiciness is going to come from that neroli and that pomelo. That pomelo paradis from Atelier Cologne is very spicy to me too. But I think it might have patchouli or vetiver in it, which I thought was contributing to that. But I'm getting that type of, searing thing, like that almost like the heat of ginger, a candied or spiced ginger. That's what I'm getting across here, even though I do not see ginger as a note here. Either way, it's beautiful. I don't like spicy fragrances, so it's not something that's heavy and off-putting. I don't mean that, but it gives you a kick. I just like this. This is definitely beautiful white dress, going to an important brunch or, lunch meeting of some sort, or just every day, if this is your vibe. I'd be interested to know myself which one of these I would prefer, Aqua Bravata or Bianca Pura. I think I would give the slight edge to Acqua Bravata because of the zestiness. And you guys know I am a citrus girl. If you want more of a flat, like linear, not completely linear, but still not doing too much, nothing stands out so much above anything else type of vibe, you just like to be simplistic but smell great, then you would probably prefer Bianca Pura. But I would take Acqua Bravata over it just a little bit. This next fragrance is inspired by Creed's Virgin Island Water. I don't even need to spray it today, baby. Caribbean waters is everything to me. So this is Caribbean waters from the House of Dua. The notes are bergamot, lime, mandarin, coconut, sugar cane, and white rum. This is like Amarillo from Ganache Parfums. This is like, I think I have a version of this from Okja and somewhere else maybe. I have 2 or 3. Maybe I think I have a sample or decant of the original. This is perfect for vacation, for summer, for the beach. This is such a beautiful fragrance. The coconut in here is perfect. So is the rum. You know, I'm always a citrus lover. This is such a well-rounded vacation summer, perfect for the beach type of fragrance. Sitting on the beach, having you a mojito or something, just some type of tropical fruity drink, maybe a pina colada. Oh, I love this fragrance. I love this fragrance. Our next fragrance is inspired by Byredo's Dazed. This is called Dazed from the House of Dua. And the notes are lemon, mandarin, neroli, jasmine sambac, cotton candy accord, and musk. The cotton candy accord does it for me in this. It is adding something so unique. And even though in a unique way, should I say, because cotton candy can be pretty generic. It can be like tacky and sticky and something that is thought of as very juvenile. In this instance, though, it is adding a darker, sexier vibe to this fragrance without being too overbearing. Just a light amount of sweetness that just reels this in for me. This could have been super unisex to me had you gone with something as simple as maybe a honey note or maybe, vanilla, but because of the cotton candy accord, it just pulls like sexy and feminine, like the type of sweetness that only a woman can add to your life, if you know what I mean. So again, this is Dazed from the House of Dua, inspired by Byredo's Sundays. Next up, we're going to talk about one of my favorite duas of all time. This is Dua Eau So Fraiche. This was a Mega Dave creation or collaboration. I just live, as I live and breathe. Look at this. Boom, I knew that was going to happen. As I live and breathe. This is the only super huge bottle that I have from them. What is this, 100 milliliters or something? I don't know, I'm not looking for it. But here's the bottle. Eau So Fraiche. I have 2 samples of it. I really love this, but because it was one and done, like this was created just as a one-off, never to be repeated, never to be unvaulted. It's just gone. It was done and now it's not coming back. So I really treasure it and don't really want to, like I'm done with one of my samples. I have the other one. I'm just so scared to use it. Okay, so the notes in here, there's a lot of them. There's Sicilian mandarin, Calabrian bergamot, orange blossom, pineapple, petitgrain, ginger, iris, basil, amber, ambergris, Haitian vetiver, and white musk. This is perfectly unisex. I mean, to be honest, I think it's more feminine than it is masculine, and that's just me. I absolutely love this. Has got to be a top 3 favorite citrus fragrance of mine. It has to be a top 3 favorite citrus fragrance of mine. I'm going to try to wear this more this summer because I know I can't just hold on to it forever. Then it would turn. So I'm going to have to use it. Oh, yeah, I love this fragrance. And I also love Mega Dave. So it's just a win-win for me. This next fragrance was inspired by Miss Dior Cherie, the vintage formulation. That formulation that so many of you pine away for because it's gone. With that infamous popcorn accord, which I'm so blessed to say I do not pick up on. Never do I want to smell popcorn in my perfume. Okay? All right. So this is called Miss Class. And this again is from the House of Dua. The notes are cherry, strawberry, pineapple, mandarin orange, popcorn accord, caramel, rose, jasmine, violet, patchouli, musk, and amber. I sprayed it and my room smells amazing. This is fruity, feminine, classy, sophisticated, elegant, with a modern chic type of vibe. Sometimes when you say something is elegant, it can trigger some people to think, oh, that means it's old. No, 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 no. This is actually very modern. It's kind of hard for me to believe that back in the day when when Miss Dior Cherie came out, that it smelled like this. Because I would think that that one would be more refined and regal. I've never smelled it before, so I can't compare. But if it smelled like this, I understand why you guys are pining away for it. This is the best of both worlds. You're still going to get that fun, fruity, flirty vibe, but still be able to dress this all the way up to the nines and just smell like class, sophistication, and money. I could see, an Adele wearing this, a Taylor Swift, a Beyonce, a Rihanna, somebody with a lot of money still be willing to walk out of the house smelling like this. Like it isn't juvenile, but it also isn't pretentious. I really, really like this. Like I like this a lot. And I'm very surprised because other than Blooming Bouquet, which does not smell like Miss Dior or Absolutely Blooming, nothing from the Miss Dior line has ever wowed me, but this one here, Miss Class from Dua, is perfection to me. When you're talking about a perfect spring or summer feminine, floral, slightly spicy, fruity fragrance, I don't know if I can beat this one. This next fragrance is inspired by Parfum de Marly's Delina La Rose. I've never talked about this on my channel yet because it's going to be a part of my haul video, my part 2 of my haul video. So you guys didn't know I had this, but honey, this is quickly a top 10 for life from Dua for me. This is one of the most fantastic fragrances I've ever smelled in my life. I did pick up a sample of the original Parfums de Marly Delina La Rose so I can do a side-by-side comparison, but I promise you, even if they smell different, even if that one smells better, there is nothing on this planet that's going to stop me from having this in my collection for forever unless they stop making it. That's how good this Dua version is. And I don't have to spend the money that the original version costs. So I can't wait to do that side-by-side comparison. But this is called Miss Congeniality Rose Elixir. Guys, I just sprayed this in my room. There are no words for me. I really, really, I keep saying that I'm not this super rose loving person, but I just keep picking up more and more rose fragrances. I'm shying back from the jasmines and the tuberoses for sure, for sure. And it's just orange blossom and rose all day. This is probably got to be top 2 or 3 best rose fragrances in my collection. It just smells so good. The notes in here are lychee, pear, bergamot, Turkish rose, peony, watery notes, floral notes, white musk, woody notes, and Haitian vetiver. Baby, this is so feminine. And just, ooh. Top 10 for life from Dua. This could potentially end up being in my top 10 for life across the board. And I don't know that a Dua has ever made it to that list. But when I tell you guys this hits, it like strikes a chord for me. I mean that. Sometimes you just smell something that hits or checks all of the boxes for you and what you want in a fragrance. So what I need to do, because when it first came in, I just spray them on a stick, I spray it on my skin, and I put them away. Because I've had this for like probably since it came out, since, so I don't know how long. It's been maybe a month or 2 maybe. Haven't given it a full wear. On my skin, just on my post points real quick on one side, like on my left arm. I've worn it a couple of Saturdays just to test. But a full wear, not yet. There's no way my mind's going to change though. Because I've tested it on skin. I've tested it on the stick. I've tested it in the freaking air. I love this fragrance. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about it now. But I do love it. Like, seriously. This next one here has always been in my top 10 favorite Dua fragrances, especially for spring and for summer. I love this. It is inspired by Xerjoff's Herba Gold, I do believe. And this is called Pure Gold Nectar from the House of Dua. Let me just check that to make sure it is Xerjoff's Herba Gold. Yes, it is. Okay, so this one here has Sicilian orange, Calabrian bergamot, Sicilian lemon, fruity notes, white musk, Madagascan vanilla, and amber accord. This is one of those that reminds me of Jasmine Wisp and Juicy Flowers by Mansetta. So this is There's this note that hits you right off the bat that smells like it could be a feminine, beautiful, sexy oud. That's not what it is, because none of these fragrances, I get it from all three of those fragrances, and none of them say there's oud in them. But it's just one of those weird type of awkward type of different things that just automatically makes me think, oh, this has to be oud. Because if there is ever a note that is just completely weird, but that doesn't necessarily just make me sick, like civet is different. That's gross. Oud can be overbearing and just too much, but there's something in it that keeps calling me back to sniff it again. Like there's a curiosity that's so strong. I can't just be done with oud. Like I loved Shag Off Oud, but not enough to ever wear it out of the house. No. But this thing here is gorgeous. This next fragrance is actually an original blend, and it is called Spring Bloom. I love this fragrance, guys, because you pick up on the best raspberry and fruit punch notes. Oh my gosh. So the notes for Spring Bloom are raspberry, lychee, fruit punch, pink pepper, pink peony, red currant, mandarin orange, pear, tequila, Turkish rose, pink rose, Madagascar vanilla, sandalwood, woody notes, amber, and white musk. It says it's unisex, but this is one of the most feminine fragrances I've ever smelled in my life. But to each his own, because you can wear what you want, when you want, how you want, no matter who you are. This is definitely super girly to me, though. The raspberry and the fruit punch in this are absolutely outstanding. I just live and breathe for this fragrance, especially on a spring day. When the flowers are first blooming and everything is just back to looking beautiful and colorful and lush, I love to have this on. This one, I don't know if it's been vaulted or if it's just constantly sold out, but that says a lot too, because it's out of stock right now. I love this fragrance. I never want to be without it. And there's only a few hand select, like there are a lot of dews that I like, but there are probably 5 or 6 of them that I'm like, I will always have these as long as they are still producing them. So, oh my, man, it's the raspberry and the fruit punch for me. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Last but not least, we're going to talk about a fragrance that is inspired by Escada's Island Kiss, I believe. And this one is vaulted. So this one only comes back every once in, a purple, green, yellow moon, I guess. I don't know. This is called Tropical Kiss. Again, this is inspired by Escada's Island Kiss. Never smelled it before, never heard of it before. You guys know, really, Escada is new to me. So the notes are passion fruit, mango, raspberry, passion flower, orange, magnolia, white peach, red berries, hibiscus, rose hips, musk, sandalwood, and blonde woods. This is so smooth, so feminine, so smooth, so tropical. I feel like if you were in the part of the jungle where the most beautiful berries grew, like in this small little, no insect having, no wild dangerous animal having part, and you could just be in like an Eden of some sort, this is what it would smell like naturally in the air. I mean, I don't know what to say. I really, really do like this. Feminine, beautiful, fruity, sweet, and the perfect amount of sweetness. Like your tea just the way you want it, or not, and not herbally. Maybe I should have said like your lemonade, some type of fruity lemonade, just the way you want it. Not too much sugar, not too much tart, just perfect. This smells like something that is catered to just be perfect to you, where nothing's off-putting, nothing's doing too much, nothing's too loud, too sour, too sweet. Just, I really do like it. Now, this isn't like the others where I'm like, I gotta have it for life. But this is one I'm definitely going to enjoy, and I will miss it when it's gone. Maybe if they bring it back, I'll get it again. It isn't necessarily one that I have to have for my whole life, but I'm really glad that I took a chance on this. When it first came out and I read the notes, I was like, this sounds like something I'd really like. And it is. It really is. So again, that is Tropical Kiss from the House of Dua. That is it for my top 10 favorite Dua fragrances for spring and for summer. Please do not forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and select the notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. If you have dual fragrances, drop in the comments and let me know what your favorite spring and summer dual fragrances are. If you have not purchased from Dewy yet, did anything from this list intrigue you? Or are you looking to purchase your first duo? Let's talk about all of it in the comments. As always, I love talking to you guys there. And until then, bye.